Everyone wants to be on the world podium.
The women's short program at the Grand Prix stage in China was memorable for two moments. The first was the disappointment from the performance of Anastasia Gubanova, who showed her worst performance in 4 years under the Georgian flag. And the leading girls, on the other hand, created intrigue with their tight position in the table. Fortunately, Gubanova managed to rehabilitate herself at least a little. If the short program exuded some kind of hopelessness and total helplessness, then the mood clearly changed in the free program. Yes, Anastasia did not particularly gift the audience with emotions, but she still fought for the elements. In fact, the only gross mistake was an under-rotation on a solo triple salchow, which led to a step out. Otherwise, everything is clean. Only because of the failure on the first day, the judges did not seek to give the skater high bonuses even for good elements. We can only hope that she will be able to show 2 good performances at the European Championships. The showdown between the top skaters began with a triple axel from Rinka Watanabe. Girls rarely take risks with Ultra SI elements these days, so each attempt is especially valuable. The Japanese skater did an average job with the triple axel, slightly under-rotating. And in the second half, she fell unpleasantly twice, twisting her leg on the Rittberger. This season, she is without a Grand Prix final, despite winning silver at the first stage. Ryan Sumiyoshi, the only adult athlete with attempts at a quadruple toe loop, could have surprised. She only managed to land the jump cleanly once, so this time the Japanese skater refused to take the risk. A ticket to the final was at stake. Nevertheless, Ryan was unable to perform without mistakes and dropped out of the top 3. After her failure in France, the Korean Chae Yun Kim found the key to calm in the performance. In China, the skater looked much more confident, repeatedly smashing all the jumps in the program. Perhaps, the collaboration with the legendary namesake Yina Kim helped. Before the trip to Chongqing, the Olympic champion came to Chae Yun's training. As for the production, it is boring. There is almost no development in the music, and the Korean is definitely not among the leaders in expression and emotions. The main intrigue unfolded for the Cup of China Gold. American Amber Glenn gave a real performance of a lifetime. She rarely manages to put together a clean free program, but in the 2024-25 season, Glenn seemed to have changed her approach to competitions and began to tune in differently. So far, this has worked perfectly. A virtually error-free free program and a new personal best of 144.70 points. Although the performance cannot be called ideal, there is an under-rotation, and there is room for improvement in the cleanliness of the elements. Only Japanese Mon Chiba was able to prevent Amber from taking her second Grand Prix gold. She skates much softer, with smooth and neat lines, and does not lose difficulty levels on non-jumping elements. And due to her high GOE, she was definitely heading for a higher result than Glenn. And only an absurd fall on the step sequence left her without a victory in China. For a figure skater of this level, this is the most unexpected mistake and at the same time incredibly offensive. After 6 stages, only Amber managed to dilute the frankly Japanese crowd in the final of the series. The dominance is obvious. 5 representatives of Japan and 1 American will perform in Grenoble. It will not be easy for Glenn to fight for medals, but with a triple axel, she is definitely up to it.